Hold on. Come on in the room, girls. Come on in, girls. Hold on, chill. Ooh.
Hello, chat.
Yeah. Come on in the room, girls. Ooh. Where my girls at? From the front to
Come on
back.
in the room.
Where the
Come
girls
on in the
at?
room.
From the front to back. Where my girls at? Hold on, I'm finna put us something on the screen, chill. Oh.
Oh, hey, T. Danielle,
Where my
boo.
girls at? From the front to back.
Yeah.
I wish you feeling that. Ooh, Hannah. Can you repeat that? Oh, hey, T. Wait, I'm trying to see if I can see y'all. Hold on, because last time when I was
We got
using this,
issues.
it was a little funny looking.
Mm.
Hold on, y'all. Give me 1 second. I'm just twiddling around with this thing. Okay, that's better. Okay, I can see now. Okay, good. Hey, T. Where my girls at?
Mm.
From that front to back, are you feeling that? Put one hand
Put
up,
one
can you
hand up.
repeat that?
Can you repeat that?
Girl, we just got a couple of quick questions for the girls. Hey, fairy godmother.
Hey, Valerie. Hi.
Come through, boo. Hey, love. Gang, gang. I hope everybody enjoyed their Easter and they 420 chill. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Did the girls enjoy their 420 and their Easter? Come through, come through. Come through, come through. Yes, I got Stephanie on the line.
Hey, Renegades.
I got Stephanie on the line, honey. She said, come through, Renegades. Come through.
Come through. Come
We just here
through.
for a little light, honey, because we was still up, and we was like, let's just go ahead and pop up on the Renegades. Let's pop up on the girls. Because it's been a long time no hear from. So, yeah, we here. We here. Go. Go. Goes, them goes. What it do, renegades? Come through all my night out renegades. Come through. So yeah, girl, I'm just trying to figure out, girl. I heard that girl. Hold on. We had somebody that got reverendized around here. We got a reverend in the B sector now. What a girl, if Jay Wilson don't get his Montgomery, Alabama wannabe civil rights leader looking ass the fuck on up out of here, you will never be a Dr. Reverend Martin Luther King Jr. What had happened? Girl, they said this nigga around here hollering about here, Reverend Jow. Ain't you supposed to be ordained? Who ordained him to be somebody's reverend? Because if anybody ordained him, their license need to be revoked. Period. Period. Who, all I want to know, honey, who ordained Jay Wilson as a reverend child? Because y'all was running loosely already with the term pastor. Because he ain't pastoring shit, bitch. He punching a keyboard, bitch, in a corner on a bench hole. The fuck? Do that look like somebody's reverend? Ain't the reverend supposed to be in the pulpit? Ain't the reverend supposed to be reverend the people? How the fuck is you got the title reverend, but you hemmed up in the corner of the sanctuary? What had happened? You ain't nowhere near the holy oil. You ain't nowhere near the holy word. Nigga, you ain't got a Bible around there. Unless you satin on it, child. What the girl, if that nigga don't get his whack reverend, and then, girl, they got his ass over there begging. They already know, the church already know what he good for. They done seen his ass begging on YouTube. So they got him over there announcing the offering, begging for the offering and everything. I said, ooh, look at this. Look at this. It really shows, honey. It really shows. I said, oh, no, ma'am. What had happened? Still hemmed up in the corner, child. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. But Reverend, ain't you supposed to be ordained for that? That's what I thought. I thought you was
Oh,
supposed
that
to be.
I know. Yeah, you have to be ordained
Yeah, I
by
don't.
someone, not yourself, someone else has to ordain
Wait, wait, wait a minute, Stephanie. You say what? Not yourself.
you. Yeah, you can't do it. Somebody else has to do it. Someone that's over you. That's the pastor, a bishop, or
Yep,
God.
yep, yep. That's what it's normally. It's a bishop. And I got friends that done been ordained and done become ministers, and so I already know what the lick is. Ain't nobody ordained that nigga. That what bishop ordained Jay Wilson to be anybody's reverend or fucking pastor?
Yeah.
Girl, I bet you they ain't lied. They ain't allowed to tell about it if they did. Trust. Cause ain't no freaking way somebody no, you gotta have, like you say, a bishop or somebody who's been pastoring for several years. And every pastor ain't finna ordain you. They not finna ordain no janky nigga like him. Get the fuck up out of here. Who the fuck ordained? That's what I want to know. Fuck a degree. Fuck some paperwork. Fuck some emotional intelligence, nigga. Who the fuck ordained you? That's what we want to know. Cause it done surpassed the pastor and bullshit. Now they talking about reverend. Oh hell to the fuck no. They got us fucked up. Not on my watch.
We don't
Mm-mm.
come.
Not on my watch. Somebody go over there and ask Jay Wilson, the Riley's, or Vivian, who the fuck ordained Jay Wilson? Because yeah, your credentials ain't adding up. They ain't been adding up, but now they putting way more sauce onto it than really is. And then the church already knew that the beef sector was in the motherfucking chat and over there listening and watching the service Sunday. That's why they had their ass out there hollering about they need 2,500 for a refrigerator. So what y'all conveniently decide to announce that y'all need money for a refrigerator during a Easter service. That was so janky. He done told these people that they can hit a lick off of the YouTube. Cause why would you conveniently, and ain't that something you supposed to talk about in y'all church meeting? Why would you announce that at a Easter service that y'all need 25? So y'all ain't had no Easter eggs around there. Y'all refrigerator was broke. Y'all done had no Easter baskets, no Easter eggs for the kids. Y'all refrigerator was broke. What the fuck had happened? But they conveniently, since they knew the beef sector was over there, they conveniently announced that their refrigerator was broke and they needed $2,500 during an Easter service. Why you couldn't get it from Jay Wilson? And Jay Wilson, why you wasn't the first motherfucker to say you was gonna donate?
Okay? All that money you be getting from these people, you can donate, get y'all a refrigerator.
Why he wasn't the first motherfucker to holler? Oh yeah, I donate 1,000. Tacky. I thought that was really tacky. I said, "Oh girl, I ain't coming back to this church. They shake you down like that other man shake you down. Close the doors. Next is gonna be close and lock the doors.
Close the doors.
Close
the doors. We need to get a refrigerator before we can get it with all these members.
They gonna lock us in. They gonna lock. Y'all better not go back round to that chat. Beef sector, y'all better not go round back there to that chat. Round to that church on Facebook, honey. They gonna lock us all in until we raise that money for that refrigerator. And Who gonna reap the benefits of the refrigerator being in the church any motherfucking way? Jay Wilson, hoggish looking ass.
Well, that's if they do pantries, because some churches do pantries.
Child, I hope they ain't relying on Jay Wilson to deliver the shit, cause baby he delivering that shit right to his own refrigerator. Oh, piggly wiggly looking ass. Jay Wilson look like a whole piggly wiggly mooing oink. Why was you over there looking like mooing oink over there at that church on Easter Sunday, Jay Wilson? Mooing oink. Ugh. Trash. And your church over there begging on Easter Sunday for $2,500 for a refrigerator. Girl, bye. Mm-mm. And they got somebody who over there acting like they got it all, honey, and they couldn't put up the donation. Why your church begging for refrigeration? Why your church around there begging for meats to be put on chill? Ooh, baby, they ain't even got a crisper around them, this thing, girl. No wonder your ass was over there hot and sweating and stuck to that motherfucking wall. Cause they ain't got no ice, nigga. You can't get a cold glass of ice waters around there. Ugh. If you don't carry your Tuscaloosa, Mississippi looking ass on somewhere trying to be somebody's civil rights leader, fake ass reverend, I know something. Ugh, he got some fucking nerves.
Reverend Dr. Will come.
Like I said, show us the ordainment. Who the fuck ordained you? Because I don't believe he's been ordained. I don't believe Jay Wilson's been ordained at all. Who wanna battle about it? Who wanna battle about it? I don't believe it. Press 1 in the chat if you believe Jay Wilson is ordained. Press 2 for now. Go ahead. Press 1 in the chat if you believe Jay Wilson has been ordained. Press 2 for no. Can you put 2 2s for me too, Stephanie? Put a 2 for me, please, love. I can't see I can't see how to type in the chat. Let me get on the other device. Hold on. Because I want my vote to count as well. Let me get on this other device. So I can go ahead and put my 2 in here too. Cause your girl, I'm not buying it. Who the fuck ordained you? When you a pastor, reverend, or somebody has to vouch for you. And I know most pastors, they not just gonna vouch for you as ordaining you like that. They not gonna just do that. Hold on, let me. Yeah, okay, there go my 2. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I don't believe it. I don't believe it. I don't believe he's been ordained. Fake.
By his actions, you would not think that. No.
Yeah, fake under the cloth. Fake. I don't see nobody vouching him. Nobody of the cloth. Nobody of a real cloth. Nobody that's really been called by God is gonna put their name or backing on somebody that's spineless, no integrity, backbiting, backsliding. He all 7 deadly motherfucking sins, bitch. The fuck? Ain't nobody finna ordain. Ain't no fucking way. Hell no. They probably ain't even gonna pray. They probably don't even want to pray over a nigga like that.
My God, today.
Let alone put a stamp of approval on you as being ordained to lead the people. Child bye. Child bye. Who scribbled that shit on the side of his motherfucking paperwork? Because that's what it's giving. It's giving scribbled in. He was scribbled in, a reverend. They scribbled that in. Is that what y'all using to hold him on around there? See, that church is looking shiftless now to me. See, y'all was at first telling us, oh, leave the church alone. The church all right. But it seemed like the church is involved in some shady activities. Because why is you over there hollering about a reverend and you got this motherfucker over there sitting on the sideline playing a motherfucking piano?
He ain't dressed like no reverend either.
You ain't showed up like no reverend. Where's your first lady? Where's your deacons? How you a reverend with no deacons? Get the fuck out of here. Girl, they talk about reverend. This nigga ain't got no deacons. You ain't even got no nurse. You know how you got the nurse in all white that had the waters and stuff for the reverend. Yes, where your nurses? Ain't no missionaries in sight. And you a reverend, and they over there, so they gonna put the title of reverend on him so he can beg for money during the service at the same time while they beg for refrigeration on Easter Sunday. The whole church motherfucking shiftless, bitch. Yeah, I motherfucking said it. Who mad, ho? Who the fuck mad, bitch? Where was your refrigeration before Easter Sunday? I find it quite convenient that they throw on Reverend the week he come up there begging for y'all. 2,500 for a refit. All y'all in there, y'all can't get together a discount. Where's y'all motherfucking tax exempt letter? Y'all can't tax exempt that shit? The fuck? Ain't nobody in the tri-state area willing to help that church out with a refrigerator? Y'all gotta come on and beg the beef sector, because y'all knew the beef sector was watching on Easter Sunday. Beg the beef sector to help y'all get refrigeration? Baby, if y'all don't see the lick, y'all some foolish ass fools. And you need to be led astray. But I bet you ItsMeQB and the Renegades won't be led astray, bitch. Clock that. Clock that. I say, look at this. Easter Sunday. What? Y'all mean to tell me y'all didn't have no Easter eggs, no Easter egg hunt, no Easter dinner, no nothing? So that's why that nigga ran his ass up out of that church less than 5 minutes. Less than 5 minutes after the service ended, he jumped his ass in the car hollering about he going to J&J's Eatery and Dining. Get the fuck up out of here. You going to a diner to eat fucking old ass fucking meatloaf and mashed potatoes and hash, but you a reverend. But you a reverend. And you mean the congregation wasn't making no plates? What was the 7-Up cake? What was the greens, beans, tomato, hams? You name it.
They didn't have a refrigerator.
You mean to tell me they sent a reverend round there to a diner after Easter for Easter dinner? A reverend? The likes of Martin Luther King Jr. would never. Girl, bye. They sent a reverend round there to a diner after Easter service. Oh, I forgot. Their refrigeration wasn't operable. Y'all ain't had nobody bring in nothing. Why y'all ain't do a potluck? Why they ain't had no potluck round there? They wait till Easter Sunday to tell the congregation that they. Wait, you say what's that, boo?
They was gonna have to eat it as soon as they got there. They didn't have nothing to keep the food warm or cold. You know, the refrigerator wasn't working.
Child, but they wait till Easter Sunday to tell their congregation that they ain't got no refrigeration. Why this wasn't a meeting held by the reverend and the deacons and the motherboard and the treasurer prior to? Why this wasn't something that was in-house, that was handled in-house, that wasn't spilled over to the whole congregation and your broadcast? We don't even want to come to the church now. We can't even get a cup of ice water. Y'all ain't got no damn ice. The fuck? Like, seriously? But y'all wait till Easter Sunday to say all of this? That looked very shifty. That should have been something that was handled internal. I would have thought that would have been something that would have been handled internal with the leaders of the leaders. That's not something that you come to your congregation about. If you the building owner, if you owned in the building and something in the building becomes unoperable, isn't it the responsibility of that building owner to restore that? Why is you asking your congregation on top of an offering? Not only was you asking for the refrigerator fund, but on top of the offering, because mind you, Jay Wilson started off with asking for the initial offering. Then you had somebody else come behind him and say, our refrigeration is down. We need $2,500 for that as well. So not only was you asking for a fund for your refrigeration, but on top of that, you was asking for an offering as well? And you think that shit from the slide? Girl, bye. Shut the whole church down. Gay or not, bitch. It don't seem to be working out. Because why wasn't that something that was handled internally? That shouldn't have been brought to the congregation. That just seemed very weird to me. And then they had this scum bucket up there asking for the money. I'm like, oh wow, this was that. So they just let anybody hold on, speak up for the money for them, child. They don't have no regards, no reserves. How you know how this man money dealings is? Child, I said, wow. I just thought that would be something that you would handle internally. It would not be something that you would just come out to your congregation on an Easter. That's some shit you bring up in Sunday school, bitch. That's some shit you have tacked up to the bulletin board for bulletins. That's that's some shit you slip on the side with the offering papers. That ain't no shit you just bust out talking about some we ain't got no refrigeration. We need, like, really?
Easter.
And then ain't nobody willing. Y'all couldn't get no Salvation Army. Y'all couldn't get you can get Jay Wilson love a refrigerator. That nigga go in and out of refrigerator, huh? Like a revolving door. I know he got a spare. Jay Wilson ain't got no spare refrigerator around there.
Reverend Dr. Wilcox, you got it.
I just found that quite strange, child, how the church is begging for refrigeration on an Easter Sunday. That looked real sad to me. That looked sad to me. Considering that we got a glutton, you got a glutton over there pushing keyboards. And he can't help you with refrigeration. That's sad. Thought the beef sector was going to pull together the coin and say, oh, we feel sorry for y'all because we over here looking Let's help the church. No, ma'am. Get the Weasel to do it. Get the Weasel to do it. Coin keep him here. Ask him about some of that coin that keep him here. Can he keep y'all meats on freeze? Can he keep y'all produce on crisp? Ask him if he can do that. Because the coin keep him here. I'm pretty sure he got a nice coin to be able to donate and make sure y'all got a refrigerator. How he a reverend? How is y'all saying that this man is a reverend, but he can't make sure y'all got refrigeration in y'all fucking place of worship? That's sad. I wouldn't embarrass myself like that.
See, Danielle says, QB, the number of people in that church, they can use a cooler that you can picnic.
Not an igloo. Not an igloo. Get them all nasty piece of igloo tea. Nah, we gonna get one of them styrofoam ones, the ones that puncture real easily. So you know the cheap ones that.
Not the styrofoam.
Yeah, the styrofoam, the ones that's gonna bust on your ass real quick.
They all like $1.99.
Soon as Jay Wilson go in it too many times, we'll know because that motherfucker gonna bust wide open. Like he gonna bust hell wide open around here playing and lying about he a motherfucking reverend or even accepting people even putting that title on him. Child, bye. If he don't get his Tuskegee Airmen wannabe civil rights leader having ass the fuck on up out of here with that bullshit, I know something. Jay Wilson, get your ass, mother ass up out of here with that bullshit. You got some motherfucking, you ain't no reverend a motherfucking thing around here, nigga. Playing and girl, these people done call this man a reverend. And he can barely control his weight. The fuck? How you gonna have a motherfucker who can't even do meal prep trying to preach about the Lord? Lord, girl, y'all better stop it. Now we know them people over there being led astray. See, now you see why people talk about the gay churches. Now we see, and I'm gay and I'm still gonna say it. Now we see why they say you don't go to no gay church, you're gonna be led astray. See, y'all proving it. Y'all proving it. Round that or whatever the name of that place is they at. Y'all better get right and quit playing around with God up in there. That shit ain't cute.
Get rock with Jesus. You better get rock with Jesus.
Come on, some reverend. Child, man. Ain't reverend a motherfucking thing. Tell that nigga to reverend his motherfucking metabolism. That's what he need to reverend. The fuck? Reverend his motherfucking teeth to keep closed before when he go by a motherfucking McDonald's or any fast food restaurant. Weird ass punk you. Ugh. Child, let's get on some other tea right quick, cause fuck Jay Wilson. I just heard that and I'm just like, girl, we still want to know when did he get ordained? Okay? When did he get ordained? When is he gonna get ordained, Miss Thing Girl? Okay? And has he been ordained? And who ordained him? Cause baby, I don't see it at all. Period. Oh. Talking about some ordained. Talking about reverend. You gotta be ordained for that type of stuff. That's what I see.
Well, as far as I know, that's what you gotta be.
Yeah.
My sister got ordained to be a minister, so I know that much.
Oh, you had to snipe somebody, honey? Wait, somebody got sniped. Oh. Yeah. Snipe ain't
You're not funny.
Oh. Oh, snipe.
All these trolls coming in here. We ain't playing with y'all with that mess.
Yeah, you go on with that bullshit. Oh, child, why they call Lady Sparkles honey over there like she was walking through the like she was walking through child, like Adam and Eve, girl, over there just oof, ooh,
Just free as a bird.
child. Lady Sparkle, honey, oof, child. They sent me that video. You swing a dang a lang around there. I said, what's going on?
You said, what's going on?
Oh, Lady Sparkle, how you get caught up like that, child? Ooh, they got Lady Sparkle, honey, out there. Ooh, child. And Lady Sparkle, was you moaning? Was you moaning? Was you moaning around there, Lady Sparkle? Cause look like you had a little bit of moan titty going on around that child. That look like how the girls be moaning, child, and then they stop moaning, child. They don't get their moan. It look like girls be halfway moaning, and then had to stop because they couldn't get the moans no more. Ooh, yeah, that room was junky.
And she said, shame the forest, Lord have mercy.
Oh, now I wasn't looking that deep, child. Oh Lord, y'all girls was looking at everything, huh? Now I just child, I let it do a little run pass, but honey, I wasn't looking, and then I couldn't even get through all that. I hurry up and clear. I said I shouldn't be impeding on Lady Sparkle like this. I felt like an intruder. I said this is not becoming of a gentleman to be prying on a lady like this. I said, I said I shan't. I shan't. I shan't. I shan't look on a lady like this. I shan't look upon a lady like this. I shan't. Okay, I was not impeding on a lady. So child, But I said, how did Lady Sparkle get caught up? Lady Sparkle. Ooh. Baby, open up that fire, that dynamite stick. Lady Sparkle, why you had that stick of dynamite? Why was you
gonna blow some shit up?
Lady Sparkle had that stick of dynamite in between her lap, child. Ooh. Yeah, I shan't impede or pry into the Lady Sparkle, but Lady Sparkle, all I gotta say, honey, is girl, keep your camera covered up, honey.
Put some tape on it, child.
Yeah, put some tape on your stuff, child, cause girl, they had you out here, honey. I said, well, shit, you had your damn self out there. My. Child, them titties was giving plunger. I was like, no man, what? Why, Lady Sparkle? Lady Sparkle, them titties was looking like the plunger, how the plunger be looking. No man, one of them old school.
Oh my. Not a plunger. My.
You know how the old school plunger.
That's why I'm gonna be like, see,
the orange old school plungers with the
Yes, I know what she's talking about.
I was like, no man. Look like Lady Sparkle was over there moaning. Look like Lady Sparkle was moaning. Them moan titties there. Lady Sparkle got them moan titties, huh? No, ma'am. The child. Yeah, child, there's a lot going on. Then they call Miss, what's her name? Mama Fifi, real Mama Fifi. They got her on the camera slip with her teeth out. They see her with her teeth out. I said, girl, the camera slips is happening.
Tape on their dang on cameras, Jesus.
And real Mama Fifi be talking a whole lot of mess, I heard. She be trying to go in on the girls a lot.
Yes, she does. My.
She be going in on the girls. And honey, they caught her out there slipping, child, with her teeth out. I said, "Ooh, not another ball mouth one, girl." Oh, real Mama Fifi, they got you, girl. That was another camera slip that happened. Now, child, I ain't buying none of this crap Dory got going on with her and Tulsa. We know that's all fake for sure. Everything that come around or involves Dory is fake. Remember, Dory was a lawyer. Dory was a model. Dory was gonna send me the remote control to the electric panties. Dory was in high regards with Def Jam and Rockefeller. Girl, yeah.
You was her cousin.
Yeah, I was her cousin. Yeah. Now, when did she want to send me the panties? Before I was her cousin or after she found out I was her cousin? Which one?
She did it while you was her cousin. She was being nasty.
Yeah, trying to play house with her cousin. Ain't that something? Ain't that something?
Nasty.
So yeah. But Dory over there, she really feeling her oats and eating them all at the same damn time. Okay, nay. Cause baby, she is over there getting her life child. She called herself going after Creepy. So she giving him the business. But that ain't nothing new. Dory been giving Creepy the business since way back in the day, child. So I don't know why she was faking the funk with him all this time anyway, cause it's been, girl, I got messages and everything from Dory when she was dragging Creepy back in the day, child. And sending me photos and stuff like she doing now. So I don't know why I come to a surprise to some of you girls. Dory was just playing, honey. Faking the funk. So we know everything she do is phony. So yeah. But kudos to her, honey. She done found her crowd of knots. She with the knot. Dory, I hope you don't think you got nowhere because you done surrounded yourself with a bunch of knots. Like, girl, you're not grand, girl, because you done become part of the naughty crew. Okay? You still not, they still knots. It is what it is, girl.
Summer Breeze said she won't ever forget Dory at the courthouse peeping behind the bathroom doors, whispering, "QB, I'm in court."
Yeah, and that was the video she wanted me to put out and try to make it seem like that she was at a court case, and she got, and that's how she got mad at me because I wouldn't do that and lie for her. That's how me and Dory ended up falling out initially because Dory was mad because I wouldn't put out that video and say, yeah, she in the courtroom, she doing a case right now. Woo up the bam. Summer Breeze, you are absolutely right.
I was like, that ain't no showing her in no court. What is she talking about?
Dory messy like that. If you ain't willing to lie for Dory, she get upset. Dory eventually get upset if you don't lie for her. Dory is a liar. She allow some shit real quick. And yeah, you may have asked for forgiveness, Dory, and you may have been forgiven and whoop the bam and let bygones be bygones. It's still that. But the fact still remains you are a liar. And you will lie about some shit. You will lie on people about shit. You will make up and spin narratives to suit whatever you're trying to accomplish at that given point in time. And right now, it just seems like you're looking for acceptance yet again in the beef sector. This time, you just looking for acceptance from motherfuckers who don't know you for your works as well as we do. And it's working out a little bit more in your favor this time. So, I mean, do what works best for you. It is what it is. I wish you the best, but all the same token, child, we not impressed.
No, it ain't working out. This stuff ain't. If she trying to grow her channel, this ain't the way to do it.
Well, I guess this what she feels is the way. I guess she feel like this is the way, and this what she needs to do. So let her do it. Let her do it, child.
She ain't got no choice. I
Mm-mm.
ain't got no. I
You
ain't got
done
nothing to
aligned
say.
yourself with some of the naughty, but girl, you fit right in. You fit right in.
Mm-hmm.
Bertha May is right. Y'all is a bunch of stanks, garbage pail kids. Bertha May
Yeah.
said it right. Shout out to Bertha May. They some naughty,
They some
garbage
stank
pail
stanks.
kids.
Mm-hmm.
Cause girl, yeah, you fit right in with that crew, Dory. You fit right in, girl. So you trying to drag folks, but girl, look who what you look what oof, girl bye. Mm.
Lord mercy.
Mm. Yeah,
Mm-mm-mm.
you fit right in. So yeah, do you, girl? Good luck. Good luck. Good freaking luck. But yeah, no one's impressed. And Tulsa, girl, you stay begging for somebody to pay you some attention, girl. You is
Man,
so
it's
thirsty.
pitiful.
It really is. She be over there announcing she doing all this stuff on her channel and don't nobody pay her no attention.
Because she full of it.
She be over there
Never had.
advertising and self promoting and giving commercials for her shit. And child, that shit fall on flat ears.
On deaf ears, child. Ain't nobody hearing her.
They did
Like,
not be checking
whatever.
for her at all. She do all that self promotion and running from panel to panel, trying to hope somebody gonna come over there and patronize her. And girl, they be paying her straight dust.
Okay.
Girl, you're not liked.
She run her mouth too
I don't know
much.
why she thinks she is liked over here.
I don't know why he thinks that.
Mm.
Mm.
And now supposedly, I guess the weasel done caught on to the shady shit she was going on.
I don't
That's
know.
what they said. That's what the girls are saying now that he done caught on to all her
No.
shady works and dealings. So he done the side eye.
I know is that Doris was mad at Tulsa because she was over there and talking about guess making her being with her aunts, liking her aunts. So it's like she been over there with him. So it's like, what's new? Like, I don't know why she tripping. They said he gave her a cat, what you call a super chat, and I guess that's what made Dory mad.
Cause Jay Wilson gave Tulsa a super chat.
Mm-hmm. Chat. Only on YouTube,
That's the
chat.
least he
Only
could
on
do
YouTube.
after all that work she be putting in. Tulsa put in a lot of work over there on his motherfucking channel for free.
Yeah, she
Like that
do.
bitch a whole free worker over there. Like she was the usher, the motherboard, the deaconess, and the deacons all at the same damn time. The fuck? That bitch was every role in the motherfucking church house around there. Vivian had went to the motherfucking gas station, bitch, to pump gas, ho. The fuck? Bitch. Vivian around there asking motherfuckers how much on pump two you need, bitch. Unleaded or leaded, bitch.
Mm.
And Tulsa was around there just running rampant like she the first lady. She trying to be every motherfucking thing of the fucking church. So yeah, that's the least he can fucking do is throw the bitch a bone. He don't throw her
That
no
part.
motherfucking views. He don't throw her no motherfucking redirects. The fuck?
My.
He should have been paying her hard working ass. That's a big strong bitch.
Ain't nobody going over there for them redirects. They ain't going over there.
Tulsa got a bit better backbone than his weak ass. Cause that bitch was rolling on the river, old looking ass.
Oof.
She stayed on his shit, helping him out.
Mm-mm.
She was the main one to come up there and get stuff started, get the shit started. Now all of a sudden he
Yep.
want to change his format. Now, nigga, you want to change your format because your shit became somebody else's shit.
Yep.
You let motherfuckers sit up there and just turn your shit into what they wanted it to be. Now all of a sudden you want to change, you want to regain your format. Mm, ain't that
Yeah.
something? Child, bye.
My.
Yeah, that nigga was over there spooked that Tracy And Tracy didn't show up. She trolled the shit out of his ass. He definitely ran up out of that church very quickly. He ran out of that motherfucker.
He was waiting, looking all scary. He wore his fighting clothes too.
What you say that nigga had on joggers? You why you had your bitch ass up in there in that church on Easter Sunday with your joggers on, Jay Wilson?
I'm gonna be prepared if she come up here.
That nigga thought he was gonna have to. That nigga thought he was gonna have to make a dash for it. He was gonna have to make a run for it.
Because he sure enough rushed up out of there.
He did because that broadcast had ended, and like less than 5 minutes later, he was on live.
Exactly.
He was literally live like less than 5 minutes after them, because they literally asked for the money and then ended the broadcast.
He was running to the car,
and he was live like in less than 5 minutes of them ending that shit. I was like, oh my god, like you literally live already? Like
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Baby,
hey, y'all.
He was trying to make sure we seen if Tracy pulled up on his motherfucking ass with a hammer.
Hey y'all.
But she treated his ass. She had him over there spooked and scared, and he did run to that motherfucking car. So quit the act, stop acting like something, and then gonna tell me something. I wasn't gonna say nothing at first. If she didn't say nothing, why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you? If you know she didn't show up, why you didn't come live and get the pop in your shit? If you went live that quick, why do you didn't go live and start popping your shit? Like, that bitch ain't come. I ain't see that hoe. She ain't came. Like, why the fuck you ain't come? Like, you should have been popping your shit. Instead, you got your ass on there trying to deflect, and somebody, you wasn't gonna say whether she came or not. But then when Tracy come live hours later and say she was trolling you, then all of a sudden you come live and make it seem like you blasting her. Yeah, she didn't show up. I wasn't gonna say it at first. I was just waiting for her to say it, because I really didn't have to say nothing about it. That's because you was pussy. Shut the fuck up. That shit looked weak and weird as fuck. I was just like, what? I was just like, really, bitch?
Tracy had him shook.
Completely. Because it ain't no way you acting like you wasn't gonna say nothing about if she came or not. When we all knew that Tracy didn't show up, because Tracy would have instantly went live on your ass. She wouldn't have been scared. She would have went live. That's how we knew she wasn't there, because she didn't go live. So it wasn't no need for us to assume that she had been there, because she didn't come live to show us that she was there. So the people who had common sense, they could have easily said, no, she ain't show up. She just had that nigga spooked, which that's what happened. Yep. And instead of you coming on and popping your shit and been like, oh, your ass ain't come, you talked all that shit, you ain't show the fuck up. You tried to make it seem like you wasn't gonna say whether she showed up or not, because you didn't want us to know that you was actually in fear. Nigga, we already knew you was in fear. You never moved from that wall, even while begging for refrigerator money. You didn't even get up and look at the people. The fuck? You stayed in the view of that camera just in case Tracy rolled up, that shit could be seen on camera, so you can run your ass to the motherfucking law like a bitch. We were not impressed by your Easter fashions or your Easter gigs.
Oh my goodness. Yeah.
He came, right? He went instantly live. I was like, oh, wow. I'm like, look at this bitch ass shit here. Bitch. She ran you up out of the church and she wasn't even fucking there. You didn't even congregate with the congregation, but we supposed to consider you a reverend? Don't the reverends usually stand outside of the church doors and greet the people as they leaving out and wish them well and and all this old stuff, see everybody off and all these baby, you ran. Probably went to pinging on Uber to see if you can get a motherfucking a tip or two.
The doors of the church are now open.
He skedaddled the fuck. So don't lie to us. Don't try to lie to the people and act like you didn't make a dash for it. You did.
Yes, you did. Says shoot.
You dashed the fuck to that car. Because you had already felt like you had made it through the service without her showing up. So you wasn't going to let her get no chance of meeting you outside of that motherfucking that building. That's why you hurry up and ran your ass to that motherfucking that diner. Pathetic. And what was your dude? What was your same-sex gender-loving partner? You mean to tell me that motherfucker wasn't nowhere to be found for Easter with you? Because the girls say you went and allegedly ate alone at the diner. And so
he was alone on his birthday too.
You wasn't accompanied by Mark or Lyric. And Lyric damn sure should have been in somebody's booster seat at a motherfucking diner's table. The fuck? That should have been the one day you should have gave Lyric a nice meal. Tracy say his ass was over there sucking down all the motherfucking Easter eggs. She said he was over there pooting and farting because he had stole all the Easter eggs. They ain't had no refrigeration, Tracy. So what he probably was holding on to all the Easter eggs. Swallowed them whole. Oh, gassy looking ass nigga, you. Why you look so gassy, Jay Wilson?
Yes, have it.
Oh, gassy looking ass fake reverend. No. If they gonna call you a reverend, we want to know what reverend or bishop ordained you to be a reverend. Because you gotta have a bishop.
Good question.
A bishop or somebody of a high regards in the clergy, however they say it, to ordain you for any type of ministry. So who ordained you? If you can't tell us who ordained you and not know Church of Latter-day Saints, we don't want to hear none of that shit, okay? We don't want to hear shit about Jehovah's Witnesses and the Book of Mormon and all that old shit. Hell to the motherfucking no. We want the credentials of the person who ordained you in the ministry. That's it. That's all. You should be able to provide that type of information. Because I know people that are in the ministry and they pride themselves on telling you who ordained them. That gives them a badge of honor to be able to say such and such ordained me.
Yep.
Because that means you're legit.
People wear their collars on Resurrection Sunday anyway.
Say that again for the girls in the back step.
He should be wearing his collar on Resurrection Sunday.
Oh. As being a reverend.
I know my sister did, and she was a minister. So she's a minister, and she's an ordained minister. She can marry and do funerals. So seemed like he would have had his collar on. Being a reverend and all. But well.
So yeah, we just want to know who ordained you. Because girl, we know some ordaining. You should have had some type of ceremony. Usually they have ceremonies for that. Like you have a whole ceremony where they robe you, they pray over you, like it's a whole big thing.
Right.
And you just don't look like the type of nigga that done been ordained in that type of manner.
Especially on Resurrection Sunday.
Mm-mm.
You would have been in there doing and they do the grapes, crackers and the wine.
He just failed as being a chaplain. Remember, he just got booted out of being a chaplain.
Well, yeah,
and chaplain is lower. Yeah. Chaplain is lower than reverend, isn't it?
I would believe so. A reverend should be higher than a chaplain.
Yeah, so how you get booted as a chaplain but become a reverend overnight? Get the fuck up out of here.
Holly, ain't nobody making fun. You don't even know who we talking about. Come on now. Don't come in here trolling.
Oh, you gonna get blocked, huh?
You'll get timed out.
Yeah, and then it's gonna be on you.
Why are you making fun? You don't
even know what we talking about. You might as well just get a kiki, honey, and keep it moving, or keep it moving. You ain't gotta stop here. We'll find you somebody else to do this thing here. Okay, Holly, the fuck?
Holly 7 or Holly whatever. I'll give you a timeout for
Holly Oxen free.
Think about it.
Okay, Holly Oxen free. Better get your ass on, ho.
You come back in a minute. Maybe your mind will be clearer.
Yeah, girl, we ain't finna argue with no troll.
That man to you? You don't even know who we talking about to know. Why are you making fun? Yeah, sit down somewhere.
Don't make us make fun of your ass, child. Okay.
Okay.
But yeah, we still want to know about this ordainment. Wait, what was we talking about? Wait,
ordained for then they had they had communion on Sunday. Did they have communion?
Oh yeah, they sure did. Did he ever get up? Did he even get up to get the communion? I don't even recall him. Did anybody recall Jay Wilson getting up to take the blood and the body?
I know it was the blood.
Yeah, did he even get up and take part in communion? That nigga was so scared he didn't even he didn't take on communion. Tracy had him that spook he didn't even take on communion as a reverend. The reverend didn't partake in communion.
Wow.
Or did he tell him just leave him a cracker and a little cup of wine? He'll get it later.
No, you supposed to take it when everybody do it. You ain't supposed to wait do it by yourself.
He did.
You get in there with everybody.
He took that shit right before he dashed up out of that door into that car. He said, just leave it at the door. I'll get it before I leave. Tracy had that nigga scared. He didn't even want to take communion with the congregation. He said, leave it at the door.
I gotta get up out of here. I'll do communion next week.
He said, leave it at the door. I'm a dasher. I know how to grab it and go.
Grab and dash. And not this stuff. No, I can't do it when y'all do it. I gotta go.
Hey, it's Red Sunshine. Hey, boo, I see you, love. Yeah. Oh no, man. Yeah, how he gonna? I don't understand. How was he chaplain and he couldn't even be a chaplain correctly? He couldn't even pray over the folks right. They got rid of his ass doing that, and now y'all mean to tell me he done went to a gay church and they done ordained him or fake ordained him to be somebody's reverend, but he over there playing a keyboard.
Yeah, I don't get that.
That don't sound right. And then they wonder why people be looking at churches shiftless and side-eyeing them. That don't sound right.
Don't sound right at all.
And don't look right at all either.
Won't get enough of playing with God.
So I don't care what nobody say. They could be mad. They could say whatever the fuck they want to. But it is what it is. I'm not buying it. The fuck?
Nope.
Who the fuck ordained you? And it better not been that motherfucker up in that motherfucking top hat. In that motherfucker. And damn sure better not been that motherfucker that was asking for a refrigerator. The fuck?
Lyric ordained him.
Oh, when he slapped him across the head.
Yep, he said, now you are a reverend.
Reverend.
All right.
Child.
And then they got the doctor in there too. Lord have mercy. Y'all play too much.
Reverend Doctor. Baby, they just playing with these titles.
Yeah, they playing with God.
They shuffling motherfucking titles like a Scrabble board.
I wonder how would they feel if they would actually watch one of his other his shows when he was acting a fool. Like, this is what you call Reverend Doctor? Okay.
No, they'll turn an eye to that, act like they don't see that, or make it seem like, oh, that's his personal thing. That has nothing to do with the church. You know that old bullshit. No, your reflection of your character everywhere should reflect your character or who you supposed to be in a church. The fuck?
Exactly.
You shouldn't be able to turn on, and turn off your holiness. Get the fuck up out of here. Hell no. What you able to do in public, you should be able to do around the church and vice versa. If you got to hide either way to one or the other, then that means you ain't walking all the way totally 100% right in your truth. You flogging. So get the fuck on. And we know he's a flogging ass nigga, and by the looks of it, that's a flogging ass church. Yeah, I said it. The fuck? Who mad? Cause ain't no way in hell you gonna have them hold a motherfucker to high regards who can't even look the part.
That part.
That motherfucker was over there looking like he was part of the lawn keeping service or something, like a gardener. Why was you sitting over there looking like you was a gardener filling in for the real musician, the real masters of ceremony? You look like you was over there making a pit stop. And the way you ran up out of there, it shows you really don't have no real relations with them church peoples no way. So quit faking it. You're not here for the shits or the shenanigans. We seen right through that shit, and we call bullshit. But good luck. May the doors of the church stay open.
Oh, mama.
Ooh. Now let's see how long it take them to get that refrigeration unit. Ooh. Cause he should have been the first motherfucker to say, I got 1K on it right now. He didn't say a mumbling word.
Yeah, he should have been the first one to throw his hands up.
He should have been embarrassed. He should have been embarrassed. He should have been embarrassed for the beef sector to be over there and hear his church asking for a refrigeration unit. You should have been like, nah, y'all might not want to bring that up during the live broadcast. We're going to have visitors. We're going to have guests this week. So y'all may not want to bring that up during the live broadcast. Is that something we could just slip a note and pass down the pubes or something? We don't want that to get out. Like, dude, why you ain't even help your church out? Why you ain't say your church the embarrassment? Like, get the fuck out of here. No. And I don't give a fuck about nobody telling us, oh, well, every church fall on hard times, and we don't give a damn.
Hey, they said the weasel.
A motherfucker who be sitting up there acting like he's so high and mighty and so above and so this and that, and you sitting up in a church that's having to ask for refrigeration. And you send your ass that. I bet you even say, no, keep what y'all owe me. I bet you he didn't say, keep what y'all owe me this week and put it towards the refrigeration. No, he took that money and ran.
My.
But they gonna try to ask the public to help them out. Girl, bye. Now that's something y'all should be handling internally. Period. Mm-mm.
No.
Yeah, Jesus. Hallelujah. Jesus. Say his name loud. Say his name loud.
Lord. Why? I hate when people come and ask
The
questions.
weasel is there for a check. That's it. Yeah.
Sister, can you drop the membership link? Okay, babe.
Yep, Lady Steph. That's what I seen, cause ain't no way. But he'll try to make it seem like it's something different with us and act like, he living right for the Lord and this is what Peter, Paul, and Job. Get your ass up out of here. You ain't one of the 12 disciples and you damn sure ain't the 13th one. The fuck? Get your weird ass on with that bullshit. Them people pumping your head up so you can beg for money like you good at doing. You good with the gift of gab. They know you good with the gift of gab. So they know you a gabble and gobble your way around some motherfucking money and some food. The fuck? Yep, Judas. He gonna deny you after that croak 3 times. That don't let that croak the third time. He definitely gonna deny you. Ain't no friends on YouTube. Let that crow round that croak the third time. See, he gonna be telling you, ain't no friends on YouTube. And the lawless for the lawless. And again. And again. I'm gonna let these people do what they wanna do. And now he done came up with this shit where he think he eating it. He think he chewing it a piece because he over there talking about something. The girls ain't well. The girls like if you don't get your portrait in the pantry looking ass the fuck on somewhere with that the girls ain't well. Get your weird ass. He sounded like that lady off of what was that show called with the girls and them girls? What was that? What's that lady? Oh, he better be glad I don't know who that lady is. Was it Give Me a Break? Was it Give Me a Break? What was that white lady name? That white lady who had Tootie and all of them up in that house.
Oh, that was the Facts of Life.
Yeah, what was that lady name? What was the school teacher name? And she always...
They always call her Mrs. G.
Yeah, that's how he sound. The girl's not well. If you don't... his old Miss Garrett sounding ass.
Yeah, they used to call her Mrs. G all the time.
Yeah, he over there sounding like her. I'm just like, if you don't shut the fuck up, the girls ain't well. No, you ain't well. The fuck? The girls ain't well. I'm like, he really think he eating it with that one. Like, dude, shut the fuck up. No, your diet ain't well, nigga. The fuck? With your weird ass. Yo Putin and farting ain't well, nigga. The fuck?
Can you quit talking about your vlogs?
Your musical gigs ain't well, nigga. The fuck? Your reverend credentials ain't well. The girls ain't well. I'm like, oh, he really think he just slathering it down for the girls with that one. Child, you not what you a physician not to? Oh Lord, he done took that shit to mighty, mighty high. He think he a fucking therapist now. The girls ain't well. I'm like, ugh. If you don't get the faggotry on somewhere, you done fell into your faggotry at an old age. And you think you eating it. You are not that girl, Jay Wilson. Stop it.
Well, you know he came into it at a late age anyway.
Oh, late bloomer looking ass. The girls ain't well. You don't shut your bitch ass up with that bullshit. You the one ain't well over there perpetrating to be a reverend and a doctor all at the same damn time. Get the fuck up out of here. But you delivering Uber Eats. The fuck? What they do they give the reverend a tip? And do they is they tipping the reverend in the tenths? 10%.
They don't eat and drive.
The girls ain't well. Like, dude, shut up with that old bitch ass shit. You're still whack and weak. And that church look mighty weak too. They said we need help, honey. They said we need an industrial refrigerator. For what? It ain't that many members. Bitch. Why the fuck y'all need a fucking banquet hall ass motherfucking refrigeration unit when it ain't nothing but a handful of fucking members in that bitch? Fuck. All y'all need is a bunch of lunch boxes. The fuck? Just get y'all
Unless
some
they doing the pantry. That's the only other reason.
Girl.
If they doing the pantry, they would. But other than that, I don't know why they would need it.
Yeah, that's a lot of refrigeration for not so many people.
Yeah.
Nah.
Good
luck. I hope y'all get y'all refrigerator though.
Yeah, because today is Tuesday. They got one more day.
Yeah, I hope they
get the food go bad.
Oh. Wait a minute. Hey, Aphrodite. Hey, from Thailand.
Aphrodite.
Come through Thailand. Yeah. Yes, gang gang. Wait, they have food still left in the refrigerator?
If they refrigerator go out, they ain't got no they said the food will go bad after Wednesday.
Oh, they had announced that food will go bad after Wednesday. Wait, I didn't catch that part. Wait a minute. Hold on, Stephanie. Run back to tea. Wait, you said
they had to try to get the refrigerator before Wednesday because the food will go bad.
Damn, so they had shit in there already spoiling.
Well, it probably will get spoiled if they don't get it by Wednesday.
Wait a minute. Wait, so they got shit in there actively spoiling as we speak.
Well, that's true, T. They could get one from Goodwill or use one. Yeah.
So wait a minute, Stephanie. You mean to tell me that they actively got food spoiling while we speaking?
Well, tomorrow's Wednesday. Wednesday is... Well, yeah, tomorrow's Wednesday. Because it's after 12. So, yeah. So, they got one more day and the food to go bad.
Ooh, that's messy. I didn't even clock that tea. Oh no, man, I didn't know they had food in the refrigerator going bad, actively going bad. Damn. And Jay Wilson, you ain't offered to take none of that stuff around there to your refrigerator?
I know he got room.
As the reverend, you ain't got no deep freezer you could put it in? What a deep freezer? Why the church ain't have no deep freezer?
One of your reverend duties.
Lady Steph said they better start selling some church plates. Ooh. Oh no, ma'am. Not the church
I don't know
dinners.
if I would want that.
Yeah, I wouldn't want that food. Bacteria and already growed on that. No, ma'am. Child, the church refrigerator over there festering E. coli and salmonella, child, as we speak. Damn. Did they at least leave it plugged up?
They gonna have to. Otherwise, that food will be gone, spoiled if they don't leave it plugged up.
Damn. And they all walked up out of that church on Sunday knowing that food was gonna rot.
They had till Wednesday.
CJ Wilson, instead of dashing up out of that church, you should have dashed your ass to that refrigeration unit and tried to get rid of some of that stuff that was gonna probably spoil by the time Wednesday came around here. That's what a reverend would have did. They would have took charge. They would have accolade or told somebody to take something and put something on ice. Y'all could have got some bags of ice around there and did something. Just gonna leave the stuff. Ooh, that church gonna stink when they come in there on Wednesday. When they got Bible study. Bible study is usually on Wednesday night. So when they go in there for Bible study, that motherfucker gonna reek. The whole sanctuary gonna be sour. Ugh. Mixed with them farts and that gas that nigga left behind sitting on that bench. Ooh. It's gonna be an atomic bomb waiting to happen when you open the doors to the church on that day. Oh. That sanctuary gonna be reeking. What they left up in there? I hope it wasn't no poetry or no damn beef. Child. Oof. Oof. Y'all better have some incense when y'all go in that motherfucker or some of that money blessed spray that Dovey had around there. Y'all
blessing.
Y'all need some. Damn. And didn't this nigga say he got a promotion? He done elevated in his job and he couldn't even promote them to a new refrigeration unit?
And he can't tell the truth, no.
You can't even pull no strings. You over there talking about you getting promoted and elevated on your job, but you can't even pull no strings for the church? All these fake ass executives and fake ass higher ups and corner office want to be ass bitches. Girl, bye. Where the petty cash at, Jay Wilson? Where the petty cash at? Dip into the petty cash and help the church out. That's a shame.
My God, today.
I'd be butthurt to know that my church can't even give us no damn, and y'all didn't even get Easter dinner plates, cause everything would have got y'all sick. They said an executive that still has to clock in. Damn. Oh. Child, these people in these make-believe ass lives, honey. I guess. But the question still remains, and I'm gonna leave the girls with this. Who the fuck ordained you, Jay Wilson? Somebody had to ordain you. If you are minister, reverend, doctor, pastor, whatever. Who ordained you? That's all we want to know. If you can't give us a person who ordained you that we can easily look up and see their credentials, then yeah, honey, you need to just go ahead and pack that gig up that you got going with this pastor reverend bullshit. Cause yeah, it ain't flying right with us. Period.
My.
What else happened right quick that we want to touch on before we dip? Cause we finna dip y'all, but we just came through for a little light like the kiki with y'all for a minute, honey. I ain't want
Ain't
y'all to
nothing
think I
really
had forgot
happening.
about y'all renegades, chat.
Ain't nothing happening.
These bitches still bums.
Yeah, it ain't nothing happening.
Ooh, it's still giving bums. Knots. Stanks in my Bertha May voice.
And then
Stank,
stinks.
the little
It's a bunch of
stank.
stinks.
I seen that video too. That palm reader did another one of them videos with
With Tracy with the hammer.
yeah with Tracy with that hammer. Oh, that shit was funny. Palm
I
reader
said,
be getting in
ooh,
with them. That was another
that
good
was
one.
fun.
If y'all ain't checked it out, make sure y'all do, cause Palm Reader be having some funny ass shit, and she be capturing the essence of Jay Wilson so accurately,
Okay.
so
You see
accurately.
how big they made it? I said they so stupid. And then he said talking about Tracy. He was so scared.
On the phone with the police, honey.
She's dangerous.
She's
She has a
dangerous.
hammer.
She got a hammer, and she gonna come to get me. Yeah, baby, you was so nervous, honey. So quit lying to these girls, acting like you just had to make a rush for it because you was hungry. You stay hungry, so you wasn't in the rush to eat. The fuck? You was in the rush to get away from that motherfucking building just in case a motherfucker popped up on your ass.
Oh, wow.
Now they claim. Hold on, let me see. Oh, T said an exec. Oh, okay, I seen that. She said nothing good is going to come to Jay Wilson. He's too selfish. Yeah,
Yeah,
that.
he's really selfish.
Mm-hmm. But you can't turn no slime ball into nobody of no real integrity. Child by Jay Wilson always been a motherfucker who always thought about himself and only himself. And that not a type of person that I would call a reverend, a pastor, or a doctor in no motherfucking thing. Cause you gotta be selfless to be in those type of
Yeah.
positions. And he don't even possess that one quality of being unselfish. So I wouldn't hold you in no high regard. I don't give a fuck who ordained you, how many classes you had to take, how many degrees you got. If you can't show it better than you can say it, then it don't mean nothing.
That part.
And you can't hold those type of positions of power or those type of positions where you supposed to be catering to folks. Those are type of positions where you cater to folks. And he's not a type of individual that's willing to cater to no one but himself.
Mm-hmm.
So anybody
Yeah,
who's
he's just
using those
selfish.
titles to express him or try to hold him to some high regard or try to make it seem like he got some accolades, you're foolish. And it shows a lot about yourself and what you willing to fall for. So yeah, kudos to the dumb ones. Girl, we don't roll out of that type of kid. Boop.
Oh, damn.
But I'm gonna go ahead and get up off here, Renegades. I love y'all tremendously. Thank y'all for coming through.
Good
We
night, Renegades.
We finna get off here and kiki some more amongst ourselves. Like we always do. But I will catch up with y'all soon, honey. Yes, ma'am, Pamela. And like I always tell the girls, if you ain't cute, keep it cute. Okay? If you ain't cute, keep it cute. You all be blessed. Have a good night. And I'll holler back, renegades. Gang, gang.
Gang, gang.